Through good fortune and hard work, you now join the favored minority within our society, the educated minority with college degrees. Within a few hours, most of you in this audience will have scattered to the four winds, literally and figuratively. You will go in many directions, professionally, intellectually, and geographically. There will be fond farewells among friends who have laughed and loved and cried together for the past 4 or more years. Now distant ports of call beckon to each of you. Shakespeare aptly states that in Julius Caesar, Act 4, there is a tide in the affairs of men which, when taken at the flood, leaves on to fortune. Shakespeare's reference to sailing on the flood tide is an apt metaphor in relation to graduation day. Each of your respective ships is straining at its anchor, much like the sleek crafts of many nations which have so recently run before the wind off Point Loma. All of us, family and friends, rejoice with you at this exciting point in your lives. However, the commitments behind this moment are but a prologue to all that lies before you as you now chart the next stage of your journey. As you leave the halls of learning for your career fields, your consciences as well as your minds will be tested at every turn. As certified, diplomaed, educated people, what is your responsibility beyond school? You undoubtedly already know what you will demand of this world, but what will you contribute to it? Whatever answers you find to this question will contain elements of character and conscience. Whether you're a Donald Trump, a Madonna, or a classroom teacher, your life never will be greater than the conscience that powers it and the human dignity it inspires in others. Similarly, your lives will be made richer in the end by what you have shared and inspired than by what you have listed in the book of financial assets. Though I formally speak as a public school teacher, everyone else is a teacher too, in one way or another. All of us who are empowered by formal education have a special teaching duty to use our power to dignify life. This is a lesson from public education. We, the educated, must see ourselves as a community of conscience dedicated to preserving human dignity for all. Education gives the wit and will to reshape civilization closer to the ideals than we have been able to do in the past. Schools give us the capacity to move people out of the shadows of the past and into a new era of light. We don't deserve special awards for doing our jobs as best we can. Why should anyone do less than his best? A society that affirms human dignity, that strives for it through education and legislation and general expectation, is a society that benefits everyone. It is a society where everyone with the intelligence and education to contribute has a special obligation to affirm, enrich, to dignify. To quote 18th century England's ever quotable Samuel Johnson, integrity without knowledge is weak and useless, and knowledge without integrity is dangerous and dreadful. We have the choice to use our gifts for improving the human condition or for making it worse. But it's easy to see that in effect we have no choice at all. Integrity demands that we uphold human dignity.